Hello, everybody. Solution None here. Welcome. And today we're actually going to be going over what I think is physical versus digital PlayStation games or PlayStation 3 games. So we're just going to go over some things. So you can definitely go to GameStop and buy physical PS3 games for relatively cheap today, between $5 to $10, and there's some about 15 to 20. It really just depends on what you're trying to get. Now, we're going down the list. In fact, we'll actually go to the PlayStation Store. And speaking about PlayStation Store, the PlayStation Store has a lot of great games on there. PSN games, PS2, PS3, original PlayStation, PlayStation Vita, PSP games, just the games in general. There are tons of games on this. But for most, I want to take a look at the PS3 and the PlayStation 1 games. And we're going to go on the GameStop's app. And we are most definitely going to take a look at some of these games. Like FIFA 19. FIFA 19 on the PS3 is not even available for physical, so it's only digital. So that's definitely worth getting. Let's take another one. Persona 5. That was released on PlayStation 3. So let me see. I can probably get this game used for, I can't even get it used, but I can get it used for about $25. That's not bad. Handball 17. That is actually, I believe, a digital game only. Yeah, that's a digital game only. Let's take a look at another one. Let's take a look at Mafia 2. I don't know why I did that. Let's take a look at Mafia 2. I can get Mafia 2 on the PlayStation 3 for $10 if it has it. So some of these games, GameStop doesn't even really have. So some of them you actually have to buy online. Let's check out another one. San Andreas. On the PlayStation 3, San Andreas right now is about $25. Where I can buy on here for $15. Or I could go get the PS2 version for probably about $10. Let's go down this list. Black Ops 2 is more or less a 8-generational game. So let's look at another one. Okay, this Tales game. This is not even at GameStop, so you would have to buy this game online. Let's check out another one. WRC5. It's not even on here neither, and it's $39.99, but I can buy it used for literally $14.99. But nobody has it. Last of Us. I can get The Last of Us for $5. On here, I paid for $10. So it really just depends on what you want to choose. I don't even think I can buy Little Big Planet on here. Oh yes, I can. I can get Little Big Planet for how much on physical? I can get it for $5 instead of paying $20 for it. Let's keep going down some more. Let's try this one. This is like Sega. GTA pretty much, and this is not even at GameStop. I don't think it's any of them. Yeah, it's actually at some of them, but it's $25 pre-owned, but it's brand new. It's 19. Let's take another one. Escape Dead Island. Escape Dead Island is $5. Where I buy it on here, it's 15. Here's another one. Far Cry 4. Where I can get the game pre-owned for $14.99 or pay for $30 brand new or just digitally. Now, Little Big Planet 3 is different. Little Big Planet 3 right now on a physical release. On a physical release game, Little Big Planet 3 is $29.99. Where I can buy it pre-owned right now for $10. Wow, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Little Big Planet 3 right now is $30 pre-owned, where I can buy it for $10. Brand new. Digimon All-Star Rumble. That's only a physical game. So that sucks. Let's find another one. Alright, The Evil Within. $10 pre-owned. Or I can buy it on here for $20, which is like a $10 more. Renaissance of Fate. It's $10 at GameStop, but I don't know if any GameStop stores have them. Only 4 stores near my area only has them, and it's not my main store. So that could be definitely worth it. NHL 15. It's $5. But my store doesn't have it. So I can see if any more have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stores have it. But it's $19.99. Okay. Ultra Street Fighter 4. This is what, $17.99 pre-owned. And my GameStop store has it, but I can buy it on here for $25. It really just depends on what you're really looking for. You can actually go either way with it on here. Another good one is Ratchet & Clank Tools of Destruction. I believe it's the exact same price. Yeah. Future Tools of Destruction. Yeah, it's $10, but I don't think my store has it. Might. Yes, it does. So it really just depends on what you're looking for. Like Watch Dogs. $5. My store has it, but I can buy on here for $20. So spending an extra $15. Sonic Unleashed, here's another example where this game is more expensive at GameStop than it is online. I can buy it pre-owned for $20, or I can buy on here for $15, which means I'm still saving $5. Another one, Final Fantasy X. I can go to GameStop and buy this game for $5, or I can buy on here for $25. South Park: Stick of Truth. Since I have both copies of the game. Where it still downloads at $59.99, which is insane. Lightning Returns, there's another one. I can buy it at GameStop for $5, or I can get it on here for $20. We can look at a couple more. God of War Ascension. I can get this game for $5. I can buy on here for $10, which is literally a $5 difference. So you see the trend that we're doing here. Also, Grand Theft Auto 5. I can buy on here for $20, which I bought it for $10. So now you guys are really seeing the trend of this. Is it really worth purchasing PS3 games digitally? It really just depends on what your preference is. If you like digital games, go for it. If you like physical, then keep with physical. It really, really just depends on what you like. Now, there's some games that it's going to be hard to find physical. And it's the truth. It's going to be hard to find physical. I was surprised I could actually find this game physical, and I got it physical. Ruin Factory: Tides of Destiny. I actually had this game physically, and it was extremely hard to find that physical. It took me a long time to find it. Another game I want physical, but I don't think GameStop has it, is this game, Mugen Souls. I don't think my GameStop has it, because I only go to my GameStop, and that's it. But I don't think my GameStop has it. No, it doesn't. I kind of figured that. And I've been wanting to find that one physical, because it's kind of hard to find that game physical. Another one that I've been trying to find physical is Soul Calibur 5. And my GameStop doesn't have it either, but it has Soul Calibur 4. Another one. Now, I don't know who would want to pay $50 for Black Ops 2 when I can get it for $5. That's just a giveaway. Now, another one I really want to find is Neo no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. And I would love to have that physical. I don't know if my GameStop has it, because I don't like going to another one just to go search for a game. It's just something I don't like. Yes, mine has it, but it's for $25. I'd rather pay the $20. But I just want to see how many gigs it is. All right, 21 gigs. But here's the thing. I don't have that kind of hard drive space. So here's the thing about the PlayStation 3 or any system. When you're digitally downloading games, it is cool to have games digital, but getting the physical games actually means that you have to worry less about hard drive space. That is the one thing I really don't like about digital gaming, is the hard drive space. And you can actually see that through this. So let's go through one more game. And I'm probably going to have to type it in. Yeah, I'm going to have to type it in. No, I'm not. You guys will see what I'm looking for. There we go. The Uncharted games. I can get Uncharted for $10, which it is extremely hard to go to GameStop and buy a game of Uncharted. It really is. But buying it for $10 and using up 20 gigs, I don't know if it's really worth it. Or this one for $10, or use another 20 gigs. I mean, is it really worth it? It really just depends on what you think. If you think it's worth it, pick it up. Here's another one I can get for $5 at GameStop, or like not even $5, $2. Sorry. Another game that I am a huge fan of is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas. It's not even telling me how many gigs this game is, which is kind of odd. I want to see if I go back into it. Nope. Tomb Raider Underworld. Let's see about this one. It's $15. But you see where I'm going with this. Also, here's another one. Tomb Raider Digital Edition. Now, I have the regular physical edition, but this is the digital edition, which means this comes with a bunch of other stuff. So let's see what it comes with. Experience Lara Croft's intense origin story from a young woman to a hardened survivor. HGTV. Yeah, doesn't tell me anything. I'm guessing all this stuff probably comes with it. I'm not sure. Because it's not telling me anything. Alright, so let's check out another one. King of Fighters. King of Fighters 13. You will not find this really physically anywhere unless you search online. Why not buy it digital? Oh, wait. I don't want to pay $30 for this game. There's actually another one. Another game on here that's actually kind of hard to find physical at GameStop. And that's Tales of Symphonia Chronicles. That is actually kind of hard to find at GameStop. Another one that can be really difficult is all the Uncharted's, and especially the Infamous games. Another game that's actually can be extremely hard to find is called Tales of Exile. And that game is also getting hard to find at GameStop. These are games that I own physically. Another one, I guess you could say, is probably Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, which you cannot buy digitally. There's actually plenty of games that I have up here that you cannot buy digital. NBA 2K13, you can't find it on here. Gran Turismo 5, you won't find it on here. You can find Gran Turismo 6, though. Soul Calibur 4 is not on here. Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection is not on here. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit isn't. Final Fantasy 13 isn't. Madden 13 isn't. UFC 2010 isn't. WWE 13 isn't. So those are about 14, about 9 games right there that you cannot find on here. So it really just depends on what you want to do. Now, let's talk about PS1 games real quick. So, PS1 has a lot of great games, and we're gonna have to actually go on eBay for this one because we're gonna check out some prices on some of these games. And we're gonna talk about the heavy hitters too, starting with Xenogears. Xenogears was a heavy hitter RPG, especially back in the day. I know this game can get expensive. Yeah, $40. Actually, the highest I've seen so far right now is $65. So it's between $40 to $60. I'd rather pay the $10. Another one is Vagrant Story. PS1 is notorious for having really expensive RPGs. Okay. I saw one. I got one on here for $30. The most expensive I have right now is $38. Oh, that's new, but I'm not looking for new. Let's just say I'm looking for complete, but not new. Yeah, $38 with no manual. No. Okay, this one has a manual though. So $37, I think. Isn't it? Let me see. Okay, $40. Let's go with Tomb Raider 2. Let's see if we can find a complete copy of this. Tomb Raider 2 complete. Okay, $11. I'd still rather pay the $5.99. Here's another heavy hitter right here. Tombe. Tombe is a big time heavy hitter. Okay, buy it now, complete. $80. So yeah, I'd rather purchase it on here. Here's another one. Threads of Fate. This game I know is kind of expensive. Yeah, $50. Oh, really complete and everything, $70. Okay. Here's a big time heavy hitter right here. $90, and that's just the disc itself. Just even the case and no manual, just case and manual, no disc, $100. Tested with case, manual, and everything, $155. That's a heavy hitter right there. Okay. I mean, Spyro the Dragon's hit is a big hitter. Here's another heavy hitter. Silent Hill. Okay, this is just the disc. $35. Brand new is $120. Or I could have the game itself in very, very good condition if you do a bid, which is $30, or I could do complete and tested for $60. That's another heavy hitter. Oh yeah, here's another heavy hitter. We're gonna check out Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. Because these are big time heavy hitters right here. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis complete, $32. I'd still rather purchase it up on here. Resident Evil Director's Cut complete, $65. Or I found another one. Resident Evil 2 bid $15, but you won't find it at that good of a decent price. Okay, Resident Evil 2 complete. That's bids. Let's do buy now because I don't like doing bids. I'd rather buy it now. So, Resident Evil 2 buy now, $45. Oh wow, okay. Resident Evil Director's Cut, $65. Or here's the greatest hits Director's Cut original Resident Evil, $18. I'd rather buy it digital for $10. Pocket Fighter. All right. Here's another one. I know this game can get up there too. $20. I'd rather pay the $5. Here's another heavy hitter, Parasite Eve. We're just going to look at this one and one more. All right, $25. I'd rather pay the $6. We're gonna look at one more heavy hitter, and this one's gonna be a big heavy hitter. Let me keep going. Actually, two more. Sorry, Klonoa is another one. Klonoa is a big time heavy hitter. Okay, the Wii version is $30. Just for the game is $75. Okay. Here's the thing. This game's over $200 with case and everything. So that's a big time heavy hitter. We're going to look at one more heavy hit. Actually, here's another heavy hitter. Harvest Moon Back to Nature. This is also another heavy hitter right here. $26. You see where the trend is going with this. Let me look at one more. Not any Final Fantasy game is always going to be expensive, but usually they're around between the $20, the $25, and $30 range. Another one I really, really want to look up is Chrono Cross and Spyro the Dragon. Okay, $14. It's sort of a done deal if you really think about it. Spyro the Dragon's getting up there too. $28. But I can buy it for $5 or $6. So you see the trend of games that are coming with this. So you see where I'm going at. Sometimes the digital versions of these games are more better or even better to get. And you see where I'm coming at about this. So I can literally go through all these games right here. Like this game. I got this for $5 for like a $230-something game. Even Tombe, even though this is the Japanese version, doesn't matter. Tombe, no matter what version of Tombe you get, it's going to be expensive. Spyro the Dragon, like a $25 game. I got it for $5, $6. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot's going up in price. That's going up between $20 to $25 right now. I got this for $5. I got both these Crash games for $5. Let's check out some more of these. Breath of Fire 4. Now, this game can get expensive. All Final Fantasy games right here are between $20 to $30. I got them all for $10 a piece. Now, let's go through some of these. Dino Crisis. Dino Crisis is about $5 to $10. But I got it, like, pre-owned. But I got this for $5. Resident Evil Director's Cut. We looked through all of these games, and they're between the $15 and $30 range. And I got Resident Evil for $10. I got all Resident Evil games for $10. Silent Hill I got for $10. And Dino Crisis I got for $5. So it's crazy value in going all digital. It really is. It's really worth it. I think it's absolutely worth it. If you like physical, go ahead and grab physical. But if you love digital, digital gaming is where it's really going at today. No matter what type of digital game you're getting. You could even get PS2 digital games on this, which I only have a few. And one of the main ones that's relatively cheap to go out here and buy these days is Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Another one that's getting up in price, and I know it for a fact, is Katamari Damacy. Katamari Damacy, sorry. That game, brand new, I can buy for $15. But I got that game for $10. There's even way more. A game called Bully. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. I have it on here. I got it for $10. This game's about $12 pre-owned. So, I mean, I'm saving those $2. But ultimately, I still think it's worth owning digital games. And I have a lot of digital games. I have well over 200 of them. So, what I'm saying is, if you're a huge fan of digital games, yeah, collect digital. If you're not, then keep going physical, but I still think digital is really the way to go because you find so many games that are so cheap. And yeah, you technically don't own the game because you only have a license to run it, but you bought it, so it's yours. So I do recommend going digital. I do recommend going digital strictly for PlayStation games. And even more so for some PlayStation 3 games. But it really just depends on what you aspect in the favor of. All right, everybody. Thank you so much.